he'll probably go into a situation realistically where there is a running back that will have the pecking order on him. But after 6, 8, 10 games, whatever it is, he's going to end up taking the lead back unless he's just stuck behind a superstar. But he goes to the right spot. I really expect him to be a big part of future NFL offenses. What's up, guys? This is the draft profile for Dylan Sampson, running back out of University of Tennessee. And I got a chance to see him live this year, which was super cool. And Dylan Sampson went off this year. Another guy who really was kind of a backup, got plenty of opportunities last year, but this is the year where he just absolutely exploded on the scene, making a already great running back class even better with him officially declaring for the class. Put up 1,491 yards on 258 attempts. That's 22 touchdowns and 5.8 yards per carry. Absolutely monstrous season. And look, I know that the high pool running backs at UT get a little bit of hate from the draft community. I'm not exactly sure why. Well, I know why, but we're not going to talk about that. Dylan Sampson is a downhill, big-bodied, physical running back. He's not like huge size-wise, but he's built like a brick shit house. He's kind of a tank. He's that stocky, classic running back build that we all love. I think he definitely has that feature back type of look to him. At least to me, I really believe that. And yeah, I looked around. Obviously, the combine is really far away from when I'm recording this video. I think he's going to be like a 4.4 guy. I think he'd be like a 4.39 guy. I think he's like got legit speed. I really do. So if I'm right on that, and that is a huge part of my projection, if he goes out and runs like a 4.48 or something like if he doesn't hit that like low 4.4s, maybe even sneak into that high 4.3s, I will be surprised, and I will probably go back and look and reassess. But that's my assessment. I really believe that. Let's go ahead and get into the skill chart for you guys. And when we look at this, contact balance and burst are definitely the two things that I think you can hang your hat on with a Dylan Sampson. Great explosiveness, and is just really difficult to bring down if you don't square him up. And then looking at his vision and patience, those are two things. His patience got an elite grade for me. His vision just under elite, but really good. I love both of these things about him. I think he is one of those guys who's going to fit really well in that zone scheme. I mean, you name it. It seems like half the NFL runs it now, but the Shanahan tree is getting wider and wider, it seems like, every single year. I put him in that type of situation, and I think he is a feature back. I do think he is a guy who gets all of the carries, first, second, third down. He can do it all. His pass protection is maybe not great. That's one of my lowest grades for him, to be fair, but it's below average for sure, but it's definitely something he can work on, and if he can work on that, he will earn that feature back role. I think by the end of the season, I really expect he'll probably go into a situation realistically where there is a running back that will have the pecking order on him, but after 6, 8, 10 games, whatever it is, he's going to end up taking the lead back unless he's just stuck behind a superstar. But he goes to the right spot. I really expect him to be a big part of future NFL offenses. I really believe that. Wherever it is, I'm not exactly sure. The running back market right now is really interesting just because there's so many good ones, and you look around the NFL and it's like there's way more great running backs coming out right now, like feature back, should get every single carry, every single snap type of guys, than there are NFL spots that are really open for that, right? So it's going to be a lot of guys that I think are going to end up being underutilized just because we're going to get a lot of talent influx into the NFL from the running back position. So, which is always great. We love that if we're NFL fans. Let's go ahead and get to the first clip for you guys. This is a great example of his contact balance here. Just see through the whole great vision. He's able to bounce off that tackler, duck under another tackler, and just, again, he is explosive, and he is fast, and he is all those things. But the biggest thing about him is he's kind of a bowling ball. He's a thick, well-built player who can really withstand the contact, can withstand the beating from an NFL team, I really believe. And Oklahoma just had absolutely no shot. Like, this is just an awesome play. I know this isn't like a touchdown run. I know this isn't like a super sexy play, but it's a first down on 3rd and 2. I get that. But great vision. great explosiveness through the hole, and just punishing defenders. And yeah, looking at that clip and then coming back to the skill chart, looking at breaking tackles and power, those are both really, really high grades for me, just under elite for both of them. And I think it'll be interesting to see what he can do at the next level and how those particular skill sets transition to the NFL. I don't think he's going to break as many tackles in the NFL. I mean, he won't. Nobody ever does. But it is worth mentioning that I do think he's going to have the same kind of run style, and I think it's going to be effective. I think this translates really, really well. He's a bowling ball. He's going to punish defenders. It runs really, really fast through the hole and runs into somebody and punishes them almost every single time. So I'm a big fan of just that style of running back. I really think this style translates really well to the NFL. So I really don't have a ton of fear about that. This clip here is going to do a really good job of showing off his explosiveness and his patience. This is just one of my favorite clips from him. Make a guy miss in the hole, and then right here, just see how he goes from kind of dancing around, dancing through the hole, finding a lane. It's great vision, great patience, all of those things that you want to see, and then see how he just runs away from people. The burst after that is what, in my opinion, makes him special. Really, that's the long and short of it. That is what makes him special, in my opinion. This might be my guy. This might be a guy that I put my stamp next to and I say, yeah, no, he's going to be great. Give this dude the entire backfield. I think he's the lead back. I think he's a feature back. But all right, guys, that is all I got for you. Look, I'm super excited to see what happens with this dude. Obviously, I've said that enough times already, so I will close it out right there. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that good fun YouTube stuff. Really appreciate it. Peace.